Benimusik speaking here. Umea, Sweden on January the 22nd in the year 2026. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. JoyceMeyerHour with Benimusik. Topic: police control of Benimusik in umea, Sweden on January the 22nd in the year 2026 at 2 a.m. in the morning. Here at display, combined with the truth, what the police worldwide understands not. I try to explain it to this unit who controlled me there. Not everyone is hating Benimusik. They want to live in a world where everyone hates Benimusik. I tried to communicate this to this police office who controlled me in this context hours ago. There are also people who like me, believe it or not, and this understand this police unit. They understand it not, that there are also people who hate me not. And this police unit I described you here, they controlled me, Benimusik, dear fans who like me really. Here, they said to Benimusik hours ago, this is completely forbidden in Sweden. Me, myself, Benimusik, listen closely to me. I don't think that this is forbidden in Sweden. I think the police has to care for murders, for people who go in shopping malls and shoot with guns people down, to care about this. The taxpayer has to pay about 5,000 euros in every case for every police deed. And then they appear with weapons out of the police car. Their job is to get murders. Hey man, Benimusik, here a 1 centimeter tall Mickey Mouse sticker. This is highly forbidden in Sweden. A police unit. And this makes them ridiculous, including who I am really in the fame status. But now let's start with the here described JoyceMeyerHour with Benimusik. Topic: police control of Benimusik in umea, Sweden on January the 22nd in the year 2026 at 2 a.m. Today is January the 22nd in the year 2026, but a bit later. And now we open in this Christian hour the JoyceMeyer book. The JoyceMeyer book about what the Lord wants to tell us. About the sense of life. What is the Lord telling us? About the sense of life, about perhaps forbidden, juridically forbidden deeds who are not juridically forbidden, perhaps like from the German Bundesrechtsanwaltskammer even, who is combined with the topic jurisprudence, what this police unit, who controlled our dear love Benimusik hours ago here and said this is forbidden. No, it's not. That perhaps the Lord and the Bundesrechtsanwaltskammer Germany like what Benimusik is doing, and that the Bundesrechtsanwaltskammer Germany says it's not forbidden juridical, also not in Sweden, and knows it better than two little policemen without education. And this is telling the Lord, the Lord is shining above us, to us, with the sun, and the night with the moon, and tells us what is the sense of life. What is the sense of life for this policeman who talked to Benimusik hours ago here at this famous place, world famous because of Benimusik, and say this here is in Sweden juridically forbidden. What have thought these policemen? What have they known? Not. What know they perhaps now, hours later? And what is the Lord telling us about the sense of life? What is the Lord telling us about the sense of life of these policemen who have to care for crimes? Because on these papers, on these sheets of paper, Benimusik experts, like every human being on planet Earth, knows also what is currently written behind this energy thing from Benimusik, papers there. Still, as far as these policemen who controlled Benimusik hours ago allow it, Barack Obama, the US president, likes it, and he knows it. What is the Lord telling us about hierarchy? Hierarchy in the Hierarchy in the UK, the old good rock album from Benimusik from the year 2018, 2019. What is us punk fans perhaps from the band The Sex Pistols telling us the rock and roll album Hierarchy in the UK by Benimusik from the year 2018, 2019. What is telling us this album, this rock album? It's telling us that the Lord loves good-hearted people. It's telling us that the Lord is above, like people who care for the juridical law, and like not people who say, this is in Sweden juridically forbidden. What is? Sorry, am I allowed to get a bit profane? Again. And the Lord is telling us about jurisprudence, that on these sheets of papers, all behind here, that are known, it's written something. What should policemen who can read or write, who have not the disease legasthenia, interest? This is the Lord telling us here. And the Lord is telling, and we open again our Joyce Meyer book, something about life, about the ridiculousness of life, of human mankind in some cases. So let's go for a walk here on the ground of the Holy Lord. Joyce Meyer and Benimusik with us. God thanks us for that. And let's look at the sheets of paper. And in this city umea, pimped in the holy context, pimped as my good friend, Benimusik my name, exhibit, rapper and car expert, and expert for other things too. Physicist, exhibit, formerly only a rapper, pimped the city umea, Sweden officially, valid for years now by the holy Benimusik with his presence, with what he is doing here out of a good heart, out of high intelligence and high possibilities to live in the context of art. What is this city umea, Sweden? Currently, in January of the year 2026, telling mankind who will still exist, who won't still exist in 20 years from now on, in the year 2046. What is this city umea telling us? Perhaps even about this video that got pimped in January 2026 by Benimusik, the great Benimusik, about the future, about a police unit who controlled Benimusik here at this place, and will regret it when every deed of Benimusik here is not forbidden, but holy in a few years.